Alright. 3 if E50 M matches on casual. So you have that idiot there. I literally just had that game. We're gonna see how stupid that was the last game. But alright. We're going to the good games. I think this was a good one I won. Oh, right, this was the 6k damage one. They had 2 AFKs though. That was a shame. I'll take the master on this tank, but just doesn't feel like a legit win. Because they were AFK there. Well, I did my job. The AFK was a Jaegeru and an E100. Probably wouldn't have came to the site either way.
Enemy is hit.
T100. I love this thing's front plate. I don't know what my Sheridan's doing. I think he takes a shot there and he just runs off. Yeah, so seeing as I don't have an ally in those bushes on the right anymore, I wanted to relocate and get my ass there. Get a shot there. I am surprised this thing has 8 degrees of gun range, enough to work with. Not like the Chinese mediums and lights with 5 degrees of gun compression. That's nothing, man. Like, I wouldn't be able to work a bridge like this if I wasn't those Chinese medium lights.
We hit them hard.
So you're more dependent on your teammates. But yeah, I farmed the OBJ out. That is the OBJ, right? 704, I believe. Wow. He bounces on me. I don't know how. I'll take that. I bounced. Good thing T100 bounced off of me. I load gold. Trying to get the T22. Trying to not get shot by the T100. I decide to rush the T100. Yes. Man, I played like a bot here, chasing down the T100. I want to ram him so hard.
The track is damaged.
It detracts him. Gets another shot on him, I think. Okay, bounces.
Knocked out.
I finally get him. I'm gonna see the AFK over there. There's the Jaegeru. I wasn't sure he was AFK yet, so I didn't want to risk taking a shot from him. Then I see, yeah, he has his rear to me, and he's just not moving. Worst thing is, like, the player's there, moves his gun later.
Punched right through their armor. Enemy is hit.
Yeah, there you go, you see? He moved his gun, so he's there, it's just AFK.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He's just not playing the game. That's just quite frankly annoying. I farmed him out, but it didn't feel like a legit win. Just take my master.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
I do believe it's the first master on this tank though. I'll take that.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Let the Sheridan take his shot.
Penetration.
The OBJ over there misses.
Penetration.
We got him. That's what matters. So yes, my first master in this thing. 2k bounce, 6k damage. very, very cool. This thing is a brawling beast. I would say this thing is better than T22. Your frontal plate is harder. If there's a hill and you can hide your lower plate, it's really hard to pen your cheeks because you can wiggle, you can peekaboo, and it's pretty quick. This nifty little thing is pretty quick. Gotta say, I'm really enjoying the German tank, tier 10 tanks as a whole. I'm gonna grind for the Leopard now. I think, yeah. Already got the E100 in the mouse. Alright, let's check the second. Oh right, I think this was one of those rare games where we had mediums brawling up here and the heavies brawling in town. This doesn't usually happen on this map. Usually you full send up here.
Time to roll out.
And why is that? Because it's much easier to push down than push up. So if you come up here and you fight, you make a quick getaway, you can. Or if they're in town and you can push downwards, you can. Right, I didn't know what was getting spotted by. It's the bad shot. I'm just not spotting him. Yeah, light tank camo. So I decide I'm gonna take this way, turn around, see if I can spot him. Oh, there he is. Got a shot on him. As long as they're moving in the E50, they usually don't want to hit you. They don't want to focus fire at you because it's easy for them to bounce on you. I'm just farming here. Even without gun rammer, you have like 3k damage. 3k DPM, so benefits of being a medium. DPM machines, DPM monsters. Yo, this thing is nowhere near Leopard in terms of DPM, but it's enough for the mobility and armor it has. It's a crazy amount of DPM, actually crazy.
Enemy is hit.
Got picked up, he's cooked out. I think I get another shot on him. Lucky fire. The STV. I don't know what the Yo's doing. Maybe he's AFK now. Want to take a lucky shot, didn't hit, doesn't matter. I believe I ram him here.
Enemy is hit.
Yeah. 400 or 500 damage, I believe. Crazy thing. You just ram and face them, and then they can't defend, especially the mediums. Brawling beast. Easily 4.2k damage. Just like that. It's a short game too. First class, take those. Made credits despite not having premium. And playing in tier 10. Alright. Now, time to really let you guys see how stupid people play. People are gonna call me toxic in this game. Maybe what I did was toxic, but I don't really care. This is why these dudes never learn. These dudes never learn. They play so bad. And I'm talking about my team. I'm talking about at the enemy team. They're so bad. They need to learn, yet they don't. Like they do this shit constantly. So yeah, they deserve getting shit on. Like, at one point you're gonna have to fucking learn. You're gonna have to get better. Oh, but it's just a video game. Is it fun and enjoyable for you when you lose this video game? It's like playing basketball, playing soccer, playing football. It's a sport. Like, it doesn't matter unless you're a pro, you're not earning money. But yeah, it's not fun for you, is it, when you lose? Easy bounces there. See, they can't really pen. They can't really pen lower plates hit. Missed my shot there. That's fine. The E4 trying to get a shot on me. Does not have a shot. I tracked the Caro. Caro's gone. Why are we succeeding? So my team's all here. I just shot a TVP. Bounces on my upper plate, I believe. It's tough as nails. This upper plate. Very different from its tier 9 counterpart. The tier 9 always gets buttered through by premium rounds from the tier 10 TVs. But not this one, not the tier 10. Yo, the E50 M is real good. At risk of sounding like a carrot, this tank is insane. It's a monster. It's not necessarily a rating games hard carry tank, but it's crazy for his carry as well. Get an unlucky bounce there. Lower plate, get his ass. The 2.4k damage already with 1k bounce. There's two heavy tanks to farm. Yeah, I called them AFK Chaptars because that's what they are. I've ran into too many of those on my team before, where the heavy tanks, without looking at what the lineup is. Look, 2 heavies on the enemy team, 2 heavies on my team. They have an AMX 30B, right? What 50B was it? Yeah, 50B. It's not really a heavy tank. It's a medium tank. It's like a TVP. And he goes down. What is he gonna do? Let's say in theory there were 8 heavy tanks in total in this game. What was he gonna do in town? Side scrape against IS-7s, 100s. Look at this idiot bouncing on me. Couldn't even hit my lower plate, and it was exposed. Easily 3.7k damage done, 1.4k bounce. Now you see this? Now you see this? 10k battles. 42.4% win rate. Average 800 damage, not even. Playing in tier 10. Max damage 4.8k. Let's say 4.9. How? Fire 2 shots. Hit 2 shots. Like this. This is on average 3 shots from a heavy tank in tier 10. That's not even a full clip of the heavy tank he's playing in. He fired 2 shots. Even without looking at your mechanics, if you can hit, if you can peekaboo, if you can gun block, if you can side scrape correctly, if you can hold down correctly at the right spots, hold the right lines of sight, crossfire, HP share, you're not going the right way. 2 heavy tanks, and this dude is in a 50B. This is like a medium tank, and you go town. And not only you go town, you cap out. Look, if you go town in the AMX 50B and you see there's no enemies, pop your turbo boost and get your ass over to where the fighting is going on. Get behind them and empty your clip into someone's ass. That would be one way of playing. You would still have a chance. Don't AFK cap in town. That's how you lose. That's why you can't even hit 43% win rate in 10k battles. Yo, what shit stats? And look at this dude. 45% win rate. 45.8% win rate. Average 800 damage. This is 3 shots in the IS-7. Not even. If you get high rolls, get medium high to high rolls, this is 2 shots. He's averaging 2 shots. 6.4k battles, almost 6.5. When I didn't even reroll in my account. 21k, almost 21.2k battles. 56.8% win rate. This is where I'm turning around. Highest is 56.85 or 86. Lowest, like in my 30 days, I believe it's like 56.75 maybe. Mid plat ratings. I could get more ratings. I could be high plat, maybe even low diamond if I grind enough. Now that I have medium tanks to play in ratings, because that's the best tank to play in ratings. You have DPM, you have gun depression, you have some armored brawl, you have everything. You have the most important is the DPM. Unless, right, what I bring into ratings usually is the Super Conqueror. That thing is really good in the hold down. Really hard to pen his hatch on the turret. Really hard to HE splash it too because it has space armor around the turret. You really have to hit the small opening between its gun mantlet and the space armor to pen it. To even HE splash it for like remarkable enough damage to actually make it count. Otherwise, you're doing nothing. You're doing poo-poo damage. You're doing like less than 100 damage, maybe even 0 damage. I'm averaging 1.9k damage, right? How many shots do I have to hit in a tier 10 heavy tank, right? Even if I was in the AMX 50B, to hit my average, I would at least need to empty my first clip, right? And then hit another couple shots, maybe 2 or 3 more shots. In a medium tank, look, I fired 16. I hit 15. I penned 12. $3.7k damage. And look at that. This dude is mad I called them AFK captards. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. That's what you are. You know, if you score badly on your test, for example, you got a math test and you scored bad, well, you're shit at math. If you can't even pass math on your report card, you're failing math on your report card. Well, you're trash at math. I'm sorry, you might not like it, but that's the truth. That's what you are. AFK captard. Get your ass where the fighting is going on. Empty your fucking clip into them. You'd find out that you'd be winning way more because you'd be doing more for your team. Like, you have all this HP. Just make sure you're facing the front and you're not getting HE'd and hashed all over. Empty just your first clip. Make them pen your shots, make them count. You'll find out you'll win way more games. You have to go where the fighting is. You can't flank around and just stay there. Capping. That's what you are. You're AFK. And because you're capping all the way on the other side, we know you're there. So if all of us are on this side, right, in the dunes we're fighting, we know you guys are short on one tank already. Now, not only one, but they were short on two this time, right? So we know you're over there capping. We know you're short on guns here, and they were making mistakes. The Caro bouncing on me, TVP getting farm, Caro getting destroyed early on, E4 bouncing on me. You should have been trying to hit someone else, or tried to HE splash me. At least he would have done something, right? Well, I can understand him not going HE though, not shooting HE, because if you shoot HE and you just splash for 300 instead of doing 600, you're halving your DPM. And Lord knows your DPM matters when you're short on guns, because these idiots are on the other side capping, and since they're capping, we know they're missing. We know they're not here. If they went down, saw that there were nobody, popped their speed boost, turbo boost, and they came all the way over, or maybe somewhere far enough not to get spotted out, but can still farm us. They could have potentially won. They could have snagged a win if the IS-7 gets lucky and gets a couple bounces, right? It's possible, but not the way they were playing. Guys, if you go the other way and you see there are no tanks, don't cap. How many games do you see are WoT on cap? 1 game in 10? In 5? I'm being really generous here. 1 game in 5, that's 20%. Less than that amount of games are won on cap. Most you win by losing all your tanks, all your guns. They're all destroyed, like this one. So what? You capped out the town, right? So what? If you guys didn't know, right? If there's anyone who's watching who's still mad, I call these dudes AFK cap tires, because that's what you do. Here, you might not know this. I'm gonna tell you. The more allies, the more teammates you have alive, the more tanks are alive on your team, the faster you gain points with the same amount of cap. For example, the enemy team caps A and my team caps C. But my team managed to farm out one of their tanks. For example, they had a Sheridan peeking out, trying to spot us out, and then he gets 183 in the turrets, and he's dead. We're gaining points faster than they are because we have a tank more. We have more tanks alive. So what's the point of capping? Right? There were 2 guys alive. Our entire team was alive. Even if we did not go to them, even if we just ran around, they wouldn't have had the DPM to destroy all of our tanks. And plus, we would have won on cap anyways. So what's the point of capping? There's no point. The only caps you're worth going for are the caps that you know you can cap out completely safely while you're close enough with your team, or you're in a position to crossfire and help your teammates out. A map like this, where if you go down you can't shoot across into the dunes, and vice versa, definitely not worth it. If you ran straight into B, in the middle, capped out B, and then came behind us, it could have worked. Not if you go down and cap A. That's not good.